It was a motorcycle versus a pickup truck yesterday evening, and the motorcyclist is in serious condition at this hour. John Metzler is being treated in the surgical critical care unit at the UT Medical Center in Knoxville. Officials tell WLAF that Metzler is recovering from injuries he sustained when he lost control of his Harley-Davidson motorcycle while traveling south on Mount Perrin Road. Just before 6 o'clock Sunday evening, that's when reports came in that Metzler laid down his bike and slid into a Chevy pickup truck. The truck, driven by Josh Monday, was also pulling a boat. As a precaution of internal injuries, Metzler was flown out by Lifestar. Deputies say Metzler wrecked in the S-curve on Mount Perrin Road. The Tennessee Highway Patrol is investigating the accident. Neighboring Claiborne County is getting disaster aid. Governor Haslam tells WLAF that individuals in Claiborne, along with folks in 9 other Tennessee counties, are now eligible for federal assistance. Those who sustained losses from severe storms, tornadoes, straight-line winds, and flooding from February 29th through March 2nd may begin applying for assistance today. The other counties eligible for federal recovery assistance are Bradley, Cumberland, DeKalb, Hamilton, Jackson, McMinn, Monroe, Overton, and Polk. For assistance, simply register online at 1450WLAF.com or by calling 1-800-621-3362. Baseball tonight. Campbell High's Lady Cougars christen the 2012 softball season at Clinton today. The first pitch is set for 6 o'clock. The Cougars are home with Anderson County this evening at 6 o'clock start time. Our Campbell Cougars split with Central in a doubleheader that was moved to Brown Archer Field on Saturday. Central clawed back 4 runs down to claim the first game 6-4, while the Cougars took game 2 6-5. Campbell County is now 4-1 on the season and 1-1 in District 3 AAA. It's a Tennessee basketball doubleheader tonight on ESPN. The Vols host Middle Tennessee at 7 o'clock at Thompson Bowling Arena in the second round of the NIT. ESPN has the telecast. The Lady Vols, a 2-seed, take on 7th-seeded DePaul on the Lady Blue Demons court in Chicago. It's a 9:30 tip for the second round of the NCAA tournament game, also on ESPN. DePaul has never defeated the Lady Vols. David Graham has more coming up in the Sports Report. Spring break is over for those in our county schools. It was back to school today as the countdown to TCAP testing, graduation, and the last day of school begins. And a busy week for county government is ahead. The county commission meets tonight at 6 at the courthouse, while the school board's regular monthly meeting is set for tomorrow night. We'll have these stories for you right here on WLAF and TV 12. And it's felt like spring for quite a while. However, it does not officially make its way to Campbell County on the calendar until Tuesday morning at 1:14. Sunshine and 80s highlight tomorrow's forecast. Josh will be here in a few minutes with more on the weather. And that's the news for today. Stay tuned next for the Campbell County Sheriff's Report. And now the latest report from the Campbell County Sheriff's Department. Those that have been booked into the county jail over the weekend, 28 names are on today's report. Justin Michael Alley, 18, of John McGee Boulevard in Caryville, for domestic assault. 34-year-old James Lee Ayers of Laurel Branch Road, La Follette, driving under the influence, violation of the implied consent law, and failure to yield. Tanya Lynn Ayers, 35, of Highway 116 Caravel, for DUI, violation of the implied consent law, and failure to give a signal. Christopher T. Blackwell, 24, of South Burris Lane in Jacksboro, for driving while suspended and violation of the Tennessee financial law. 20-year-old Ashton Nicole Cox of Newmarket, 2 counts of a capious bench warrant. Richard Graham Davis, 23, of Island Ford Road, Jacksboro, for driving while suspended or revoked. 3rd charge, violation of the Tennessee financial law and violation of the seatbelt law. Beth Gail Durkee, 41, of Durkee Hollow Road, La Follette, for violation of the light law and the seatbelt law, possession of a Schedule 6 controlled substance, possession of drug paraphernalia, and possession of a legend drug. Shane Tyler Ellison, 21, of Lakeshore Circle, La Follette, on a capious bench warrant, DUI, and driving while revoked. 35-year-old Nancy Amber Fote of Boshears Lane in Jacksboro, for public intoxication and aggravated assault by domestic violence. Donald Ray Hicks, 25, of Taylor Lane in Pioneer, for public intoxication. 29-year-old Joseph Crockett King of Sugar Hollow Road, La Follette, for violation of probation and on a capious bench warrant. Corey Lee Kispert, 22, of Cooper View Lane in Jacksboro, for DUI, violation of the implied consent law and violation of the Tennessee financial law. 30-year-old Lowell W. Ladd of Chapel View Road, La Follette, for DUI, failure to exercise due care, possession of a Schedule 3 controlled substance, and possession of a Schedule 6 controlled substance. Christopher Jamie Lane, 37, of Russell Lane in Caravel, on a capious bench warrant, failure to appear, and on a hold for another agency. Jason Lee McCarty, 31, of Coolidge Road, La Follette, an attachment for child support, possession of drug paraphernalia, and possession of a controlled substance. 29-year-old Jason Lee Monday of Poplar Lane in Jacksboro, for violation of the seatbelt law, the Tennessee financial law, and driving while revoked. 22-year-old Matthew S. Norton of North 7th Street, La Follette, for violation of probation. Logan Shane O'Rourke, 21, of Brown Crest Road, La Follette, for fraudulent use of a credit card, theft of property between $500 and $999, and unauthorized use of an automobile joyriding. Joshua Seth Parks, age 40, of West 1st Street, La Follette, entered the jail to serve court-imposed time. Thomas J. Parton of East Cumberland Lane in Speedwell, for DUI. 50-year-old Ricky Roden of Walden Ridge Lane in Caravel, for public intoxication. Jason Albert Rollo, 32, of Shoreline Circle, La Follette, on a capious bench warrant. 38-year-old Vonda Michelle Sanchez of Highway 90 in Duff, for DUI by consent and violation of the seatbelt law. Aaron Shane Stout, 22, of West Cumberland Street, La Follette, 24-hour court-imposed sentence. Joe Russell Taylor, 52, of Rose Hill Drive, La Follette, for driving while suspended, violation of the registration law, and violation of the Tennessee financial law. 24-year-old Samantha Lynn Taylor of Reservoir Lane in Caravel, for possession of a controlled substance and possession of drug paraphernalia. Melissa D. Thornton, 31, of New River Highway in Briceville, for public intoxication. And last today, 31-year-old Wendy Ann Woods of McCully Lane in Lake City, for aggravated assault. And that's our news and press release for this Monday. Stay tuned here with us. We've got lots more coming your way. And be sure to be back here with us again tomorrow.
We sing happy birthday to you and Good Monday, everybody. Welcome into your beginning of the week edition of Birthdays and Anniversaries. As you know, that's brought to you by Eastside Pizza and Deli and WLAF here over in the Food Lion Shopping Center in downtown La Follette. Celebrating a birthday over the weekend, Robbie Angel celebrated a birthday back last Friday. Holden Birchfield turned 16 Saturday. James Wagers, 39 on Saturday. Billy Minton, 76 on Saturday. Kenny Wayne Allen, 27 there on Saturday as well. William Simpson celebrated a birthday on Sunday and got no birthdays for today. Roger and Kathy Keithley celebrated their anniversary back on Sunday, and Tammy and Larry Inman, 22 years today. So congratulations to both of you. All of you are qualified for our upcoming drawing we'll be having at the end of the week on Friday, and we'll be drawing one name for the birthday side and the anniversary side at a chance at winning 2 free dinners from Eastside Pizza and Deli. So if your birthday or anniversary are coming up this week also, you can try to qualify for that by calling me at 562-1450, 566-1450, or 562-3557. You can email it to WLAF@bellsouth.net, or if you want to fax it in, you can do it that way too, 562-5764. And that does it for our birthdays and anniversaries for this Monday. Hope you all have a good night. Stay tuned. Your news continues.